A bond is a fixed instrument and the most common with companies, municipalities, states, and sovereign governments, and is generally used to finance various types of projects. Bonds are similar to a loan made by an institution or investor to a borrower. They are available after verification with the issuing and receiving institutions and carry a fee rate between 2 and 5% of the total gross that's placed on the bond. The client can be involved directly and must provide adequate documentation to qualify for the bond. And due to the nature of bonds being a fixed structure, negotiations to monetization are limited and are considered non flexible for negotiation tactics. To better understand a bond, let's look at a short view process from the beginning. Once the client has acquired all necessary documents required by the issuing bank or institution that's offering the cashback bond, the client will submit their file to the underwriters or compliance for review and approval. Bonds take financial underwriting and may take a couple of weeks to approve. They will first review the value of the asset as well as the person who placed that value on the asset. In this example, the asset's valued at over $352 million. Next, they will review if there are any liens or encumbrances attached to the value. In this case, there's a little over $115 million still owed on this asset. If the remaining balance is a loan with daily or monthly interest, you will need to include a future payoff to be adjusted in underwriting. After adjustments, the total value of the asset comes out to over 235 million US dollars. The contract for this asset was offered at 30% maximum of the total value, making the max bond amount over $70 million. The price to pay for the bond was 5% of the total, which gave us a total of 3.5 million US dollars in bond fees required by the institution who issued the bond. Once approved, a connection is established with the beneficiary bank that will be receiving the bond as collateral for monetization. Once the bond is issued, the client will have time to finalize the contract with the monetizing bank. Once finalized and approved, the funds are issued at a discounted rate and delivered to the client as agreed. This concludes Intro to Surety Bonds.